Hey, this is the Shadow Mantis, and welcome back to Let's Play The Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past. In the last episode, we did the 4th dungeon in the Dark World, and in this episode, we are going to be doing a bit more around the Dark World. Or, no, actually, we don't have much to do. We just have... I'm gonna get 3 things. I was thinking about getting a red potion, but I kind of went against it. I don't think we need a red potion. The only reason I was needing potions is because I need double defense, and I might be getting that in this episode. Because all I need to do, I'm getting 2 items in this episode, and I'm getting a heart piece, which is gonna raise my health by 1 more notch, so that should be nice. And then I'm going to actually attempt to take on the Ice Palace in this episode. So, god damn it, soldier, leave me alone, leave me alone, leave me alone. Okay, good. And here, there is an item. I think it's called the Magic Cape. And the Magic Cape makes me invisible when I use it. It's not an item I use a lot personally, but I can definitely see the benefits of it. So, right now, after getting that, I'm going to warp to Death Mountain, and I'm gonna go try to find that Death Mountain warp to the Dark World after I talk to this old man, because he still heals you. So that's really nice. I actually might just leave his house. I don't feel like going through that cave. So I'm just gonna go up here. Oh god. Death Mountain. God damn it. So nerve-wracking. Okay. So we're gonna want to go to the Dark World in Death Mountain. There's 2 things I gotta get here. It's an item that's pretty similar to the cape, except it's a little different. I don't know. I never use these items that much. I'm just getting them because I want to get them. So from here, I believe we want to go down here and into this cave. Yeah, this is the cave. We're going to want to hammer this down, and we're also going to want to use the Magic Cape to turn invisible. This will use up a lot of our magic, but it's okay because I'm pretty sure by the time I get to this spot right here and pick up the big thing, I just pick up the big thing. Yeah, that was really helpful. We get the cane of Burna. The cane of Burna. There's no magic stuff here. That's perfect. Okay, that just means we're gonna have to go as quick as we can. This is making me a little worried. By a little worried, I mean pretty worried. Oh god, that was awful. I hated that. That was awful. Why would they make me do that? Oh, they could have just given you magic and it would have been fine. Oh, that was really nerve-wracking. I didn't like that. And now we only have... Oh, I need more magic. I need more magic to do the thing I want to do. Oh god. Can you please give me... This is not good. I need magic to do the thing I want to do. Ooh, a fairy. I do want that, but I need magic. Oh! Wow. Thank you. Alright. That's nice. But I would have rathered magic. There's one more thing. It's a heart piece that we have to get here. I feel like I'll just I know what I'll do. I'll just warp to the light world. I'll use my flute, and I guess I'm just gonna go to the witch's house again. I'll get a pretty small. I'll get a small potion. I'll get a green potion. There, that didn't take much of my money. Okay. And I'll just use the green potion right here. There we go. I got all my magic back. And we'll use the flute again. And I'll just go back to Death Mountain. It's a shame that I had to waste my 60 rupees on that, but I'm not gonna hinder the episode just because I couldn't find magic. So, oh god, I hate those stone things. I don't even know what they're supposed to do, but I'm not gonna sort of try to figure it out. It's not my problem. So, from here, we can go over, I believe. I forget where we're supposed to go, really. I'll probably just wander around for a bit, and if I can't find it, well, I can't find it. Actually, we might. I have no clue where to go. I'm gonna be completely honest. I'm just gonna wander around for a bit. If I can't find out where to go, well then I'll just look it up, because I have notes right next to me, so I might as well. You know, I'm not gonna waste your time. I'll just look at the notes. All right, I think I'm actually supposed to go to this part of Death Mountain. Like the entrance of the Death Mountain into the Dark World. So, yeah, this is definitely where I need to be. Okay. So, when my notes say Death Mountain, like, entrance, Dark World. So, what I was really supposed to do, am I supposed to use a magic cape? No, I wasn't. I was supposed to use something else. Probably the cane. Can I? Actually, no. I can use the hook shot right there. I know I gotta use the cane at some point, or the magic cape. Yeah, it's the magic cape right here. Then I can go past the bumper, and then I can leave. And that will bring me to the piece of heart. There we go. Alright, so that's all I really wanted to collect in this episode. But now, well, first of all, I'm going to go to the light world, because to enter where we need to go, to enter the ice palace in the dark world, we have to go through the light world. You can actually tell that each passing dungeon is harder and harder to get into, except for, I guess, the thieves' hideout, not the thieves' palace. Because all you had to do for that was really pull on a pair of like bars. I don't know. So from here, I think I could upgrade my bombs right now, but I need 400 rupees to upgrade them completely. So I'm just not gonna do it right yet. That doesn't make sense, does it? No, I don't think so. So this is the Ice Palace. It's awful. I hate this place with all of my passion and my heart. So, hopefully I can do it really quickly. But I hate this place. This is my least favorite part of the whole game, like by far. I can't stand this dungeon. It's just so confusing. But I'm pretty sure I've played this game enough at this point that I have it down. So I'm gonna use my Bombos medallion right here, because these guys can be a pain, and I hate them. I hate these enemies. I hate the dungeon. I hate this area. I can't stand it. I hate them. I hate it all. I hate it all. Luckily, there's nothing that I really have to get here other than the blue mail, which will give me double defense. Why they would put such an important item in such a shitty dungeon, I'll never know. But this is the worst place. I hate it. Now, that's probably not the end of this rant that you're gonna hear, because that's probably all I'm gonna say this episode. I hate this dungeon. That's probably all you're gonna hear from me, because that's all I can really think of right now. While going through this dungeon, all I can think about is, man, I can't wait to finish this dungeon. I don't know what the problem is with the dungeon either. It's just like, it's not that bad now. Like, it's really not that bad of a dungeon once you know how to do it. That's really true for most of the dungeons in this game. But it's just like, as a kid, I just was so bad at this dungeon. And there's no way, like, you can tell from, like, watching the playthrough of the dungeon that no kid would be able to figure this out. Like, easily, at least. And I know it's not supposed to be easy, but, like, come on. It's just... It's not something you would think to do as a kid. Like, you gotta loop the dungeon, like, 3 times to do it. I'm not sure if I have to, hit that right there. No, I don't. Okay. Let's do that, and I think we can... Oh, God. That was awful. Try not to get hit by this guy. And by this guy, I mean the fireball. Yeah, I think we can... Alright. I'm picking up ideas left and right. You can just hookshot through that. I never knew that, but I do now. So, this dungeon is still awful. It's the worst. It's the worst dungeon in the game. I would say that, like, no question, it's the worst dungeon in the game. Like, and it just had to be the ice one too. That's what's so funny about it. It just had to be the ice dungeon that was the worst. So, I think I can just go around this and run into it. Oh God, I still got hit. It's okay. Okay, no, I need the fire rod for that. Or I can just... No, I don't think I need to do anything in this room yet. So, I'll just drop down. Yeah, there's the big chest. And here's actually where the boss is, but I can't do any of that yet, so I'll just continue on in the dungeon. And there's weird guys. They are spooky. I don't need my fairy. Why do I have a fairy out? I kind of want to get magic powder and sparkle it on, or sprinkle it on that guy. Oh, I got my hearts back. I kind of wanted to catch it in a bottle, but I guess that's not gonna happen now. So let's just continue. Oh God, the ice physics are awful. They're the worst. I can't stand it. That's this whole episode. I'm not going to be able to record after this episode, I'll tell you that, because I'll just be in such a bad mood after playing this one dungeon. So, I just won't be able to record. But then again, this is basically the hump of this game, that I think. I think it's the hump of the game. Because once you get past this, you've basically beat the game for me. Because it's just such a bad dungeon. But once you get past it, for me, at least, everything else is just so much easier. Because you're just like, well, at least it's not the ice dungeon, right? So, at least I got that going for me. Alright. So I don't know how I did that right there. I'm actually really surprised about that. Okay. Let's do that. I believe I'm actually supposed to go to the right over there. So I think I'm gonna go down and go back up. Yep, so the skull it reappears so I can get back over. I don't really want to even get hit by the spikes. So yeah. From here I think I gotta pick up the block. Get another key. Wow. Oh God. I'm a bunny. And there's a skeleton thing. Oh God. Stop it. And you gotta hit this thing with the bomb. Come on, blow him up. Oh God, I hate that enemy. I hate it. Is there anything around here? What's in that treasure chest? The map. You know what? I'll show you guys the map of this dungeon. It's basically the water temple of this game. Really, it is. It's completely vertical. There's 8 floors. And oh God, I gotta fight the boss of this dungeon as well. I forgot about that. I hate the boss of this dungeon. I hate everything about this dungeon. I hate it all. But now we got the big key. So instead of actually exiting there, which will bring us all the way back to the beginning of the dungeon, you can actually backtrack your way down this way. I think that's really the only thing that got me screwed up on my first couple of playthroughs of the dungeon, is backtracking all the way through the dungeon. It's a lot easier than going through the whole dungeon again. And then you can just go through this door and zoom past, and then this room will bring you back down to the room above the boss, or not the boss, but well, kind of, because, oh, did I die? Are you? I didn't even notice. That was really genuine. I didn't even notice that I was at such low health. That's actually really surprising. I didn't know. But it's okay, because I got double defense now. So I basically have twice as many hearts. And I'm super happy about that. I'm really happy. I should probably get my fire rod out. Kill that guy. Now I can head in here. And, oh no. Well, actually, I'm just going to go down. I'm not even going to attempt to screw around with that guy. In here, oh, this is a good room, because at any point where you see like those pots, there's most likely going to be a like fairy fountain in the dungeon. Like a point where you can drop into those pots. For some reason, they really like putting those pots where you can drop down, and then you can actually find a fairy fountain in those pots. I think I must have showed it off once at least. But I'll be showing it off again anyways. Oh no, I need that down. So, alright. So now we just gotta go back up to the floor above. And we got to, well, I believe we have to circle around the dungeon once more, but it's a much smaller circle, so, oh, it's just so much better. Now, if you fall into these holes, you fall into these pots, like I was just saying. And there's a fairy fountain in these pots, which is actually really nice of them to make, because I really need it. So, let's catch another fairy, and another fairy. I wonder how many fairies I have. I think I might have 4. Yes, I do, and I'm gonna need them, so it's a good thing that I have them. You're gonna want to go up the stairs again. The more I play this, actually, the more I'm kind of like, this isn't as bad as I remember it. But it's still bad. I hate it. I can't stand it. It's awful. It's not, it'll never be fixed for me. Like, this dungeon will never be good for me again. Because as a child, I was like, this is the worst. As a child, in my mind, this was the worst thing ever created, this dungeon. So, I guess, in my mind, there's no way that it can be fixed. Even if I was to think this isn't as bad, that's still saying it's bad, it's just not as bad. Memories aren't something you can just throw away, so this dungeon will never be good to me. Then there's nothing you can say to change that. There really isn't. And I'm sorry if you really like this dungeon, but there's just nothing that I can redeem from this dungeon. There's nothing. There's absolutely nothing. Well, there's one thing, and that one thing is the fact that there's the blue mail in this dungeon. But it's not like I would have known that as a kid, because I didn't get the blue mails in this dungeon as a kid, because I just wanted to get out of here. So, let's push the block onto that. And we are actually almost done the dungeon, which I'm really, really happy about, because I hate it. And you guys already know that. I've said it. I wonder, I don't really want to do this, but I could probably create a counter based on how many times I've said I dislike this dungeon in this episode. But it's almost over. This has gone by a lot quicker than I imagined. Like, a lot quicker. I'm like genuinely surprised at how quick this went. Because we're at the boss now. Alright. Oh god. Oh, jeez. Okay. This is a fight right here. Alright. Oh, God. Can I just, like... I could probably just spin attack him. I probably don't need to use my fire rod. Yeah, I could probably just spin attack him. That's what I'm gonna do. This isn't that bad of a boss, actually. It's... I mean, he's doing a fair amount of damage to me, but... Oh, one of them's dead. That's pretty good. Two of them are dead. All you gotta do... He's not even attacking me, really. It's just his stupid ice falling from the floor. And he's dead right now. We did it. I beat my least favorite dungeon in the game. I did it. I'm actually... I feel really not happy at the moment. What the hell? Did pressing that button do that? I don't know. I pressed down a random button. I don't know. I should probably not do that anymore because it breaks the immersion of the game. Link, because of you, I can escape from the clutches of the evil monsters. Thank you. They say the Hylia people controlled mysterious powers, as did the 7 wise men. But the blood of the Hylia has become thin over time. We who carry the blood of the 7 wise men do not possess strong powers anymore, either. Our powers will increase if we mix the courage of the knights with the wisdom of the wise men. Only a short time remains until the gate of the castle linking the worlds opens completely. If you defeat Ganon, this world will vanish and the Triforce will wait for a new holder. I believe in you. Good luck. Do you understand? Yes, I understand. Make the way of the hero lead to the Triforce. Or may the way of the hero lead to the Triforce, not make. But now that we're done that, well, first of all, I'm super happy. And second of all, I should probably... I don't want to end this episode off without doing this fairy fountain. No, not the Pond of Happiness. I want to do the Pond of Happiness, but I need more rupees, so I'll be right back. Is there something under here? No. Oh, but there is 1 rupee. Is there something under here? Yes, there is. Alright, can I get some rupees in here? Check out the cave east of Lake Hylia. Strange and wonderful things live in it. Alright, thanks for telling me that. But I'd rather take all of your rupees. So, I'll be doing that. I wonder if I can just re-enter this place and, like, get the rupees again. I probably can. Alright, the pots are back. Yes, I can. Alright, so this is a nice place to grind rupees if you really need to. Just pointing that out. Alright, so I got all 400 that I need. And I'll see you back at the Pond of Happiness with all of my rupees gone. Alright, and by throwing my final 50 rupees in and choosing to upgrade my bombs, I have a 50 bomb maximum, and I have upgraded my bombs and my arrows completely. So I don't need to put any more money into the Pond of Happiness. Which means, literally, all I have to do left is a couple of upgrades, both of which are really easy to obtain. I need to get 4 heart pieces. I need to beat 2 dungeons, and the final boss and stuff. The final dungeon and the final boss. And that's pretty much it. We don't have much more left to do. I would say we definitely have a couple more episodes left, but I wouldn't expect much. So I think I'm going to end it off here. In the next episode, we will hopefully be going into another dungeon. I mean, I assume we would. I made this episode pretty long, so... I mean, it just shows my standards for these episodes I'm trying to point out. But, yeah, I think I'm going to end off here. So thanks for watching, and I hope to see you in the next episode. Goodbye.